Okay, welcome back to Rimworld, the Mad Scientist playthrough. Mad Science has... Well, I don't know. I don't know if nuclear is really mad. It's not really mad enough. Not until we're dropping nukes on people. But, it's started. Community of Mad Science has grown, as you can see. Victor, still going strong. And I don't even remember where we left off and who was involved or not involved, but we have Pino. I think we had her. I think we had her at the end of the last video. Seem to recall being excited that we had her and we took her on even though she's not an android, but for her crafting skill, intellectual skill. Her crafting skill, the end of the last video was like 7. So that's progressed. Also, she and Victor got married. So that was pretty cool. Husband, yeah. And what's more, they have a daughter, Azura. Yeah, time has passed. We're only on year 3, but time has passed. Also, she is pregnant again. So we're going to have another baby. And, yeah, so babies. This is our first actual baby that we've played with. That's what the crying sound is, if you didn't know what a baby sounds like. Azura is kind of, the chosen one. Is to inherit the Mad Science Kingdom from her father. She basically combined the best of both of their parents. So she's got double passion in mining. She's got double passion in crafting. She did not inherit any passion for intellectual, but she started with like 11. So that's good. She's also a perfectionist, like her mother. So, she works slower, but she does higher quality work. She's too smart for her own good, like her father. So, global learning factor up, mental break threshold up, global certainly loss factor down, which is all good stuff. But she's also a rebel. She plays by her own rules. Yeah, so that's Azura. When she actually popped out initially, there wasn't any sort of like labor event or anything like that. It was just suddenly she plopped out. She actually popped out as a 14-year-old, which should not happen. That normally would happen if you didn't have babies and children, I think is the name of the mod. Yeah, babies and children. If you just have children, school, and learning, wherever exactly that mod is, and yeah, it's children, school, and learn. If you just have this mod, oh, actually, I should have this disabled handling pregnancies. That might be the reason why that does that. Use this option together with disabled children if you have another mod to take care of pregnancies and birth. Okay. If you just have this mod, kids will pop out at 14, and, they'll already be teenagers and everything like that, and then they're ready to start school and learning, and it's a much simpler thing. Whereas with babies and children, then they pop out at age 0, and you have to go through this whole baby process. But that's what I wanted. Hopefully that didn't remove... Okay, she's still pregnant. So anyways, yeah, there you go. I didn't realize that. So she popped out as 14. I just went into character editor and bumped her down to 0. Age 0, and she reverted to a baby and everything. So everything's fine now. So she's age 3, about to be age 4. She's a toddler now, I think. Yeah, she's a toddler because she's wearing a toddler onesie made by her mother. It's very sweet. It's very sweet stuff. And we're on an accelerated aging process, so she gets like 7 days for every 1 day in real life. But still, you know, she's been here a little while now. When she's just a baby, she can't do anything but lie in the crib, obviously. That's how babies work. When she becomes a toddler, though, she can actually start to crawl around. And she appears that, you know, she can do stuff on, like, the work chart here. She'll actually start, like, hauling stuff and cleaning stuff. It's pretty funny. I had to reload once, though, because she was outside the home, like, hauling or something, and some wild men decided to try and eat her, and they succeeded. So I had to reload that. That seemed a bit too grim. But yeah, I've restricted her now to the home section, and I murder every wild person that appears on the map, so we don't have to worry about that. One of the things she can do, though, is watch. She can watch others doing jobs and learn from them. So she'll actually go over to, like, her dad while he's researching, and she'll, like, sit next to him and watch him research and stuff. It's all very cute. I think if you're the type of Rimworld player that likes, like, sort of the Sims aspects of Rimworld, you really need those mods. I think it really adds a lot to it. Anyways, I will continue explaining what else is going on in a second. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, oh gosh, again, I don't even know where we left off, but obviously a lot has progressed. We've got hydroponics all set up. Food is all pretty much good to go forever with this setup until we get, like, far more people. And I have this set up. There's a new setup for cooking. I did some jiggering, and this is how we've got it now. So the industrial cooker this is the most basic one. This will only do simple meals or nutrient paste. But it'll automatically pull any ingredients from the squares around it to try and fulfill the bill. And then it will output to one square like the furnace or whatever. So I have it set so that if there's ever less than 8 meals, it's going to pull raw ingredients in, and it'll cook a meal, and then it plops it right here at the start of a conveyor belt, which will then push it, and it goes through the wall on this wall belt. This does not impact the freezer or anything like that. It doesn't cause a temperature leak due to science. And then it dumps out into this single fridge that holds the meals. So most people never have to touch the freezer. They never have to go in there. The only time people go in there is when they're dumping off raw ingredients, and no one ever has to cook. So eventually we're going to upgrade this to the higher end cookers, but for right now, I think it's awesome. I mean, you just saw it there. I do still have a stove here for making, like, Psychi tea and coffee. But there is some other stuff we could play around with that I have not. There's the industrial food processor, designed to boil, grind, or mill raw food resources into ingredients more suitable for cooking and brewing. I don't know what this all does. There's also the meat grinder, which is basically an automated butcher station. We don't really have a lot of animals, so that's not necessary. And then there's the fermenting tank. Fully automated tank for fermenting alcoholic beverages. Self-regulates temperature to maintain the best quality. I might play around with this at some point. Right now I'm growing just a whole bunch of cloth purely for carpeting, because carpeting just looks better than, like, concrete or steel, and that's pretty much all we have is either steel or I grow cloth for carpet. So that's this whole section. We got the storage area. We got 2 bathrooms. I don't know why I need 2 bathrooms, but I have them. We've got the production area. This is where the research happens. Yeah. I don't think it's a problem to have this stuff in the same area. Fabrication bench, robotic machining table, comms console, Android part workbench, and a hand tailor wrench. This is how I leveled up her crafting. Oh! So you may notice that Flint died, or is no longer with us. The original android companion. Yeah, he was all the way down here picking up something when, like, this big robotic animal, like a slurrypede or something, went mad and attacked him, and he just, like, died instantly. And I thought about reloading, but he was, again, you know, I usually like to limit it to basically the main character of the playthrough, which is Victor in this case. I reloaded for the baby because that was just like, that was too much. But yeah, I accepted Flint's death. But then I have the production casket and I just made another one. I happen to have enough plasteel on hand, and you only need crafting 6 to make a tier 1 android. So I made Irwin, who's been pretty good. He was definitely a downgrade from Flint, but he's been alright. We've got all the plumbing stuff here. We've got an electric boiler, the water treatment, 2 wells, 2 pumps, septic tank, everything we need contained in this area. Right now I'm mining this all out. This is going to be where we start doing all the genetic testing. So this is going to be the genetic lab over here. 2 massive bedrooms because 2 of my characters sleep together. Oh, and then one of them is the baby that also sleeps in that room. And then I have another room for Sandulescu. Sandulescu was, I believe, a slave that I purchased. Because I really needed someone who could mine. I mean, the only mining person I had was Irwin, and he was just so slow. So I bought Sandulescu. Problem is, she's got this really shitty religion. Egalitarian post-Lutheranism, which demands alcohol. We don't have alcohol here. So she's on a minus 48 constant mood debuff. And that's rough. That's very rough. The problem is, none of my characters are good with social. Irwin is okay. I don't think he can convert, though, because I have him set to that, and he won't convert. Pino never does social. She's a hermit, so she won't do it. So that leaves Victor with his 1 social. And that's slow going. Essentially, he can't convert her more than she gains every day just due to being naturally strong in her faith. So it's just, it might be easier to just make alcohol for her so she survives. So yeah, that's all kind of rough. I also might just, like, banish her. I don't know. We'll see. Then we have the nuclear power plant right here. It's all set up. It's running. It's generating 11,845 watts right now. That is going down constantly because the uranium is being spent. The fuel rods are losing their efficacy and all that. I don't know how it all works. We only have 3 fuel rods in there right now, and it's generating that much power, so we need to get more uranium so we can make more fuel rods. I think I actually can make 1, 2? I think I can make 2 more fuel rods. She hasn't gotten around to it yet. So that'll be good. And then eventually we can upgrade... I think it's an upgrade. I'm not sure. The MOX fuel rods from learning how to reprocess our fuel. But we also are looking into energy weapons. I have to construct a weapons research bench and so on and so forth. The problem is components. We finally got to the point now where I can just make unlimited components out of steel. But steel is a bit of an issue. I mean, to a degree, we can mine effectively like unlimited steel. But Irwin is so fucking slow. And then another problem is actually plasteel and gold, as usual. So, that's where we're at. That is where we're at. Oh shit. I have machining research, so we can make guns. There's actually loads of smoke in here. Let's vent this out. Archotech Assimilator. Oh, tier 5 android. Yeah, the androids, like, tier... Pretty much all the androids, if they crash, they generally can just get up and walk out. They're not as squishy. It's a little annoying having the baby constantly crying like that. But the baby is in pretty rough shape. She actually has sensory mechanites. So... yeah, rough day. Rough day for the baby. I have Victor not set to childcare. Because I figure, you know, he doesn't have time for that. Can't let a baby get in the way of mad science. Okay. Volcanic winter. "19 days of volcanic winter." I mean, if I put in a sun lamp, I suppose, like, it wouldn't affect too much, but at the same time, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's over a month of volcanic winter. Unimpressive Neo-Victorian Fiesta. Oh, no. Okay, is someone going to look after this baby? I mean, do I have to actually command you to do this? It's a nice little baby. You're relaxing socially instead of looking after your kid. You can't finish off Azura. Oh, no. Oh, you know why? Because Sandulescu was our doctor. Shit. Fuck. I don't think this is going to work. I'm never going to be able to convert him, so there's no point. There's no point in me sitting there and letting her rot in her bed. Also, she didn't have a toilet in there. I didn't really think all that through. Yeah, alright, look at her. She immediately jumps in to take care of the baby. Yeah, sensory mechanites on a baby, that's rough. Some rough shit. So it would probably behoove me to just make some beer. In fact, here's a beer. Is she gonna gun for it? Nope. Taking a shower, cleaning up bedpans, washing the baby. Look at all this. She could just have gone straight for the alcohol. Alright, go drink your beer. I don't know if that'll be enough. Oh, it went straight into the caffeine binge. Alright, yeah, we can... Let's make another one of these. We'll just grow hops, I suppose. And we'll make a fermenting tank. We need robotic arm and a simple machine frame. Simple. That should do it. I mean, we do need money. Money is certainly appreciated. For one, all the atomic research costs silver to actually, like, start it. So that's sort of a unique concept. And a lot of mad science is expensive. It's not cheap. Advanced components, and if we want to buy, like, various genetic material instead of harvesting it ourselves. So many things. Buying slaves. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mark this haul urgently. Now, if I was really cool, I guess I'd put a conveyor belt, like, here. And it would just shift it over, and it could just keep planting it for a little while. But it's not cheap. All these conveyor belts, and well, the conveyor belts are cheap, but like the pullers, the smart hopper, you know, this stuff. This is 150 steel, 10 components, an advanced component, robotic arm, and simple machine frame with 12 construction to make the grow zone puller. The Mark I item puller is essentially the same thing. And this is just an automated puller to move things from one spot to another. So, whereas the conveyor belt, I could just put, like, here. And that should eventually just dump it off. Actually, you could put in a splitter. So that it splits. I don't even know how that works. Oh, it's not cheap either. Shit. Well, we'll just see. But yeah, it's all very fascinating. How many coffees have you had? This is like fucking Kramer. Drinking his cafe lattes. Atom. Up and... Okay. It's a forgeling, transcendent reflexes, sickly, and a gastronomist. Okay, we don't really do a lot of cooking around here. That social is pretty big. Oh, she's already a part of the analytical path. I'm taking her. Alright, we need more bedrooms. I think we're gonna split Sandulescu's bedroom into two. Alright, Adam. Very nice. And a little bit of doctoring. We need a little doctoring. Why not? Childcare, yes. We have our childcare person. Warden, yes. Forget this. Cooking, not really necessary. This is all good. Harvest crops. I don't think we really need you to do that. You could make us art, though. You could be our manager if it comes to that. I don't know if we need much else from you, but that's not a lot. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna set all of these to be hops. Pino spends a lot of time making components. Oh, you have a passion for mining. You should do that as well. Oh, yeah. Your bed. I forgot. We're working on that. There's the baby going to fill her water bottle. As babies do. Get out of bed, bitch. There you go. You do a little bit of that, and you build a copy of that. Good. Build a copy of that. Sure. And let's put in a vent. Okay, actually it's pretty chilly in here. We could probably do some heating. What do we got for that? We got radiators. That's probably doable. I could live with a radiator. That's good enough. All those are going to have to be plumbed. Which I love to do. Okay, then. Never mind. Put it. Why not? Why not? Why not? Oh, okay. There you go. We have central air, so that's nice. I guess put this here. Actually, that's sort of in the way. I don't like that. Okay. And for this, run it up there. Okay. Yeah, I got a lot of flooring to put in, which, like I said, is either carpet or steel, and I don't want carpet for everything. Like, the nuclear reactor shouldn't have carpeting. That doesn't seem right. So I gotta put down a lot of steel. And like I said, I don't have a lot of steel. I'm shocked that doesn't connect. But yeah, so far so good. We haven't really had much raids that, nothing's made it past the traps. And I've started to not rebuild the traps, because we do have some firearms with ammo. And I need to convert this over to just a ranged kill box. Which I guess I could do. Maybe after whatever next raid happens. Who's starving? Why are you starving? Why would you starve? No. Really, why? Oh, shit. No one repaired this fucking thing. What? We ran out of components. It says we have 30 components. It says we have 30 components. Do you see? I don't see 30 components. Oh, these are components. I mean, yeah, they're in a steampunk style, but you have them. Yeah, I mean, as far as the game is concerned, in other respects, I have components. But it doesn't take normal components. Does that mean I need a frame? I need arms? I mean, what is broken? How would I know what's broken? Other than just making more of it. I would guess the arm, because having to make a new machine frame of 10 components seems really bullshit. Can make machine frame small, need material. Yes, what about the robotic arm? Need material. What? Steel. My nemesis. Alright, Erwin, you're gonna have to get some steel on board here. Repair botched. Okay, so oh, so it was just components. What the fuck? Alright, so here's the issue now. Actually, there shouldn't be an issue. Why are you not cooking? Yeah, due to the way it's formatted. Yeah, the fucking insect meat. That should really just be gone. Alright, I mean, there's certainly better ways to organize and do this. I didn't do this correctly. We could set this one to just be... Well, like... Doesn't really matter. Any of them, really. We could just set it to be raw food. Meat, but not insect meat. And vegetarian. And animal products. And we could set that to critical. And then hopefully... There you go. There you go. Now they'll dump all the raw stuff into there first. Okay, I think you made far too many, but sure. Okay. Food is good. You can see how quickly it works, too. It's great. Alright, so there we have... I mean, it's not a perfect system, but it at least clears it up a little bit so that it can keep pooping out a little bit more without needing immediate assistance. Okay, baby's going to have its... Nope. Sanderlesk in a salting spree. That's not good. This is why you got arrested last time, actually. when I told you to have your drink. That wasn't enough for you? You're stressing everybody out, man. I mean, really, why have you not gone to eat food yet? Okay, now I have to really... I have to just force you. You're apparently too stupid to eat. I don't know what to think. I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to eat simple meal? I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, all the rooms are 70. That's great. Go insult... No. Adam fucking whooped your ass. We also need the innovative shape, which is our sculpture. Atom can definitely make it. But I'd have to give up some steel. A bunch of steel. Oh, that's right. You were going to go trade. Herbal medicine, pemmican, promethium, FSX, arrows, blah, 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 blah. Useless shit. You can sell all this, though, for cold hard cash. Again, I assume if it's not being worn, it's not essential. I think that's probably a mistake to think that way, but here we are. Apparently there are mods that will actually force your people to properly clothe themselves depending on like the actual weather outside and all sorts of things like that, so that might be worth looking into. Don't worry, man, the hops are coming. Slowly, Pino is making more and more components. Baby's just doing its thing, you know? So yeah, I mean, I picked this time to start recording again because I figured I got the baby here. I got another baby on the way. That's a first, so we might as well look at that. And I finally got the reactor all online. And theoretically, we could start genetic engineering. Go to bed, baby. Oh, man. Look at these things we could be making. A squirrel elope, a cat fallow, a chicken wolf, a rodent paragon. Why is the rat the paragon of all rodents? What other rodents cause civilization to collapse due to poorly held beliefs and lack of proper hygiene? Oh, it's underneath this needle chicken. There you go, the needle chicken. A woo man, which is a female buffalo human, and a chicken lope. That's all kind of a lot of explodey stuff, actually. Alright, cancel all that. That cut down on my traps. Now would be a good time to turn this into the the ranged kill box. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Let's deconstruct all this shit. Deconstruct this. Deconstruct this. And then we're just gonna do out to there. It bothers me. But do I really want to... I sure do, because I'm an idiot. I wouldn't say idiocy here, just like analness. I just want it in line with the nuclear reactor's wall. Or the cooling tower's wall. Oh yeah, that's getting... Yeah, okay. So this is the hole where they will pour out of. And then we'll go up here. So this will all also get deconstructed. Except this could get moved to here. And yeah, I could have just shifted this down, but fuck it. And then this will also need to be deconstructed, and that should be good. And then we'll have some more space here. Look at Irwin go, baby. Oh, man. Deconstructing the trap. That takes a while. Plenty o' steel. Very nice. Good, 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 good. Yeah, you'll get that. Okay, so then, like, we know we don't need much here. Probably just something like that, really. I mean, you could go maybe a little bit more, just to separate things out a bit, but you don't need much. We know that. There you go. Then this can get moved. And yeah, you want a barricade straight out. Bad porcupine. Okay. And more. Steel's not the best choice, but steel is mostly what we have. That's probably good for now. We don't have that many combatants. Oh, shit. Just shoot it. You see how easy that was, Irwin? Do you see how easy that was? Damn, baby. I know you have sensory mechanites. I know it sucks ass. Fucking baby. 22-year-old Ratkin wants to join, and she'll bring 3 hives with her. Tempted to say no. Look how quick that is. Shablam. Shablam. Mechanoid cluster. What do we got here? Alright, we have an auto charge turret, an auto inferno turret, 2 mini sluggers, a high shield that intercepts aerial projectiles so you cannot bombard it. It seems like you can eventually break through. Activates in 16 hours. That's quick. Unstable power cell, a lancer, and finally a climate adjuster that will lower the temperature by 10 days, or 10 degrees. Now that might eventually increase. I would imagine so, because 10 degrees is not that much. But we are in no condition to deal with this. We could research... hold on. Let me find it. Battery overload. This lets you, explode an android's internal battery and become a giant bomb. And then you just walk a tier 1 android in there and blow them up. I mean, that would be pretty interesting right now while they're dormant. But I only have 16 hours and that will not happen. So more likely we're just gonna keep summoning... Keep bringing in trade caravans until somebody takes it out. That's more likely. There you have it. Ranged kill box is set. Now, yeah, we'll probably want to double up on these walls here. That should be okay. So let's see here. Irwin, well, our best shot, I think, is Sandulescu, of course. Sandulesk. 6.8 with a passion. She had a gun, but then I imprisoned her. She'll get her gun back. Atom has a 3. Irwin has a 2.3. Pino has a 2. Victor, of course, has nothing. Yeah, so, yeah. We don't have many great shots. I think I was going to make a loading bench for ammo for this. Remember that we cannot make turrets this playthrough. Turrets are off limits. So it changes things up a little bit. Just a little bit. Need more steel. No doubt about it. We're gonna have to mine out this whole thing. Starvation. Why do you not eat? Why would this person not eat food? Like, literally, she's at moderate malnutrition. Do we still not have food? How did this happen? Man, I really gotta... I just wish this had, like, a bigger range. This is the one I set to critical, right? Yeah. So only half of it is in the white boxes. So we have to reconfigure some of this stuff. I'm gonna make this go here. There you go. I'm not convinced that's her issue, though. Like, look, she's still not going to... She's going to feed Azura a fine meal. And then she became a traitor. An enemy aid. Every fucking time I get a Wanderer. Every fucking... It's at 50%. It's not. She went straight for the baby. Jesus. Fuck! You didn't lose anything. No, okay. Well, rescue the baby. What, she gets her own bed now, I guess. Okay. Well, shit. So that means we lost our medical person. I mean, I should work on making better androids, but I really have no plasteel. And making plasteel is... it's a hefty amount of research. I mean, you can't really get to that point without having a bunch of plasteel. Because that would involve, like, matter weaving, maybe? Yeah, and for that we need the advanced computing. Alternatively, there's oil, but that's a lengthy process. And then there's the third one. Well, there's several different ways. Metal refining is the Rim Factory way. And then Masonry and Metallics Factory is the Mechanoids way. Which maybe is the easiest way to go, but I recall it being expensive. It's all going to be expensive. It's all going to be fucking expensive. Making plasteel, you think it's easy? This, I need the binary system. I mean, yeah, it's... maybe this is the easiest. Alright, mechanoids have woken up. Which essentially just means that... the turrets will fire on anybody in that range. Really, no one gonna... oh, shit. What were you doing? Is no one looking after Azura? No one wants to... did I drop? No. Sandulesk is our doctor. Are you in bed or not? I'm not really clear on this. The hops are almost done, and we don't have our fermenting tank. So we're going to have Pino kind of prioritize that. How did we get sunflower seeds out onto the... this all needs to be fucking reorganized. What is happening? No, don't eat sunflower seeds. A robot trader, that could work. There. I'll refigure this thing every time. No, work this shit. Just drop it there. We got more important things. This is nothing. Well, they have plasteel. But I can't really afford it. Not much. I don't even know. A tier 2 android might be 60 plasteel. Do I want to spend $800? Probably. No, research this, because if I can use that plasteel to make more, then that's worth it. I don't think we're going to be able to, but you never know. Technology solves a lot of problems. Erwin, build this so we can put the hops in. The Hopsin. Get it? Unless you don't know who Hopsin is, then you don't get it. Oh shit, you won't even make the fucking warp? I have to do that myself? Fuck. Damn, I thought that was going to be part of it. Shit. Shit. I mean, in that case... Well, it's still probably worth it, but... I still have to have somebody sit there at a brewery. I mean, unless the food processor makes it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, boil, grind, mill, raw food resources into more suitable for brewing. So I need 2 more robotic arms and a machine frame. Was that a medium? It was a fucking medium. That's 5 of my plasteel, 10 more components, 50 steel. Is it even worth it? I don't know, man. I don't know. This fucking baby, man. Enough with your water, baby. Look at he's just she's just constantly getting more water and eating meals, cleaning trash. All right, this needs to be hauled so we can get more steel going. This needs to be hauled. Because when you cremate a corpse, it auto-strips them. So we get all the clothes, but of course they're tainted. Fortunately, people in our religion don't care about it being tainted. So that's nice. Let's handle that on a caffeine binge. Perfect. Alright, really just make this so we have something to do with all this wort with all these hops. Bulk goods trader coming in. Ideally, yeah, we'd start working on art or something. Well, of course you have an addiction to caffeine. You chugged like 100 of them. Great. So that means I have to continually grow coffee as well. Isn't that exciting? Oh, the mechs. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. They are kind of nestled in there. So there's the art machine that can continually make art, but it's not easy to make. And once we do so, you know, you need material, which in our case is essentially a lot of steel. So even though we're surrounded by steel in many ways, as usual, the pulse drill or whatever is kind of important. Oh, there's the mechanoid. Okay, I don't know why people are being so coy with it. Just shoot it. I don't know why it isn't shooting back. Or maybe it is? It's not. Weird. I don't know, you know, I have a few mechanoid mods. Maybe that's not all compatible with Combat Extended. Definitely not shooting shit. Alright, let's see here. So, industrial food processor can make wort. That's pretty much it. I mean, it can make some other stuff, but that's the main thing we care about. Alright. zones. Let's see here. Set stockpile zone here. And this is going to be hops. Critical. We're working on it, Sanderlesk. The beer's coming. I don't know. I guess I probably should socialize with these traders. So many animals. We need to get genetic experimentation going on. Cloth, Tyrian, elephant leather, blah, blah, blah. Melons, wood. Yeah, I don't know. It's all just kind of sell stuff for money, as usual. Money be good. Clear out our warehouse. Perfect. Yeah, androids are definitely easier, man. Erwin never has issues. Victor also never has issues, but that's because he does almost nothing, and he is sort of obsessed with his own genius. But he's simple in that way. It's not cooking again. All this shit. There you go. These things gotta be... Now, of course, ideally, you'd have, like, auto harvesters and auto sowers, and then you'd have auto pullers that just shift it all over into the kitchen and over to the cooker whenever it's ready to go, and it's all just completely automated, and all your colonists have to do is go get the meal. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. This baby like a teenager yet? She's 4. I mean, I don't know. Hard to say, really. Alright, yep, haul all that. Good, haul to that, good. We need more. I feel like you're not really obeying the limit. See, because it says 3 out of 8, because there's 3 here. There's a bunch on the conveyor belt. I thought look everywhere meant that it would look everywhere, but... items on the conveyor belt don't technically exist. Like, you can't even click on them. They don't exist as far as the game is concerned. So I think that means that they don't spoil or anything either. So it's not really, like, the worst thing in the world. I think. I've never seen anything expire. Alright, that's not actually enough. Okay, just do it this way then. There you go. So it's making war. We want a beer brew. Beer brew. Yep. Okay, so then obviously a conveyor belt could also work here. But we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. So this needs to be warped. Critical. Yeah. Okay. Yep. There you go. Now that takes a while. I don't think it takes 5 days. Yeah. It takes a while. I mean, obviously. These sort of tight placements in corners and stuff don't really work for these machines because you want access to the whole stockpile, ideally. But anywho. Oh, we're doing a little cleanup. That's good. There we go. Yeah, let's go ahead and put one here and mine out this entire section. And let's look at what we're gonna research the enemy. Okay, yeah. Energy weapons. 15 components for that bad boy. Irwin, you should be elsewhere, I think. Doesn't really matter where you are, to be honest. Yanked it out right in front of him. Yeah, we make a lot of components. So I want to, you want to start getting into the bots, the little crafter bots and things like that, because they work very efficiently. The hauler bots. But it's damn expensive, man. I don't think I even researched the hauler. Oh, I did, yeah. Well, I guess a basic hauler, 20 steel, and the robotic matrix, which I have yet to research. All the matrices for that just take a lot of research time. This is 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Yeah, very time consuming on research. We still haven't gotten Victor his replacement arm. But I should definitely do this. Although, I mean, there's not much... Well, there is still a lot of slag out there. We look at the whole map. 206 there. The whole map. Can't even count how much slag there is. It's like 250 at least. You can just have the hauler bot just zoom back and forth, pick it all up. But not while this mechanoid cluster is here. We do have some genetic stuff researched. But I don't think we're going to get to it in this video. So, yeah, I just wanted to do an update. Show you the power plant. Oh, good, you got your longbow. Your fucking longbow. Dead. fucking dead. The beer coming. That's fairly slow. But that is a lot of beer, actually. It's more beer than you think. I think. I don't know. I don't think it's 10 beer. I just don't know how much it is. Anyways, Alright. Experiment with energy weapons. 5 intellectual. Researchers must perform experiments using the new weapon research bench and lay the foundations for future projects. Remember, atomic energy weapons are not plug and play, and the technology must be tested and understood. Experimentation steps can be dangerous. And then we get to construct a semi-automated command station, target acquisition communication system, pulsed power container. Damn. There's some cool stuff here. We're going to get into that. Alright, well, before we end then, let's bring in a trade caravan. They might not even go through the mechanoids, but we'll see. They're going right through them, and it's a fucking dress merchant. Yeah, they were not. Shit. They just dropped 3,500 silver. I mean, eventually I can just nuke them, and the silver's not going anywhere, so that's good. 69 Devil Strand's gonna go somewhere. Concrete armor of the Valiant. We could summon a raid. That's different. Blue Moon Corporation. Scattered. Fortunately, none of it's... Okay, 2 of them are going. Shit. Sandules doesn't have a weapon. Irwin just has his ferro pistol. Okay, go for the heavy AS Val. Shit. Okay. Ranged kill box not in effect. Don't you dare steal my fucking furnace. I will shoot you in the back of the head. Gotcha. Who are you? Who are you? Mining? Mountain lover what? Menagerist? Menagerist, maybe. Believes animals are integral to the way society and life functions, from furry friends to sources of food. Well, I do need someone to handle all the animals for genetic testing. But at the same time, well, mainly he's a good miner and he's a good shot. But I'd have to convert him. And that's not really happening. So I don't think it's happening. Strip him. Finish him off. Okay. Melee him to death. Done. Plenty of goodies. Well, I don't think they fared well against this, did they? No, they didn't. It's a problem, man. Ooh, colony wealth of 100k. We're moving on up. Mechanoids are always a problem. Beer's coming. I don't think we need that many hops, to be honest. Oh. It recognized that the rat was now a part of my colony and was like, no, you are a threat to our survival. You will die now. I don't think I need this many hops. I don't think so. But I guess they don't spoil that quickly, so one more harvest is good. And then we got to switch back to sunflowers. Found sunflowers to be good. If you're curious. Grow time of 10.5 days. Yield of 16, which is good. Very high fertility sensitivity, which is excellent with hydroponics because it's the best soil you can get. And they get a 30% growth bonus if you are near the equator, which we are. So they grow pretty damn quickly. I would say like 4 days, maybe even faster than that. It's fast. So they have been the best choice, I think, because of all those factors. And I mean, yeah, really, one food is the same as another. There is a mod where it's called like Variety Matters. And it adds like an extra bar to your colonist called like the Variety Bar. And that actually depends on you having a variety of different foodstuffs. Like a different... I mean, like, not like different meals per se, but like the components of the meal have to be different. So you can't just have rice forever. You have to mix it up with rice or sunflowers or tomatoes or, you know, meats, different meats. I don't know if it cares about different meat or not. I'm not sure. Probably not. So that would be interesting sometime to throw in there. There's little Azura wearing a recon helmet, watching her mother make components. It's a Kodak moment, isn't it? Pioneer helmet. But you're naked. Oh, because she's no longer a toddler. So now she just needs normal clothing. Okay. That's probably arrangeable. I don't know. Like a great dress? Or a lab coat? It's a long time. Her global work speed's 47%. Mostly because of perfectionist. Yeah, really mostly because of her perfectionist stuff. Which is annoying, because components don't really matter. So that's why we want a crafter bot to just sit there and make components most of the time. So let's make this dress. Make a dress for your daughter. Paralytic Abasia, eat my ass. Alright. Yeah. I think I'll be playing a little bit more on my own. Oh, we got this. Next step is to construct an SACS, a console, which is a target acquisition computer required by all energy weapons. Networks to all Rim Atomics energy weapons that share the same power net, then it assigns targets using the onboard sensors of the weapons combined with the target acquisition system. Main display features a real-time ground target and aerial projectile tracker, and a gauge displays the total stored PPC energy on the net. Some weapons require the console to be manned to function. This will be displayed in the Inspect tab for the weapon. Jesus. How much does that run me? 250 steel, 6 components. I'm going to need a whole separate section of the power plant just for, like, the weapons department. Yeah, Rim Atomics, man. It really goes whole hog. Whole hog. It's cool, though. It's very cool. So yeah, I'll play some more on my own. Try and get into a better position with, like, components and all that sort of stuff. And maybe start having some genetic stuff built so that we can just look into that and show how it plays and stuff like that. Because that's the main point of this playthrough, is to just look at Rim Atomics and genetic engineering. It's tough, though. Like, it's not easy to just start breaking into genetic engineering and all that. You really got to have your colony all situated and happy. I mean, we're fortunate now that food, like, is just not a... Hold on. Food is just not a concern. And... Oh, nice. That'll help. We do have, like, an infinite amount of steel. Just a matter of getting it all. Alright, here's your dress, my lady. Huzzah! Azura! Great dress in the fucking, what was that? The Pioneer helmet. Increases her pain shock threshold. It's tainted, but she doesn't care. No dolls. What? You have a doll. There you go. Boom. Doll. Feeling so good with an excellent doll. Yeah, you love this doll. Simplicity of youth, baby. And we're going to have another kid popping out pretty soon. She's in the late stage of pregnancy, so not going to be long. Next video, you'll see the other kid. Hopefully. Assuming something terrible doesn't happen. Oh, we did get the loading bench. Good. So I need 7.62 by 54. Armor piercing, of course. Then we'll be able to have this bull pup. Good, good, good. How's our power? Power's good. Yeah, it really doesn't tick down that quickly. Wild men. Will the mechanoids fire on the wild men? Probably not. Alright, one more raid. Blue Moon again. Oh, I don't think they're gonna... Oh, wait. No, I don't think they're gonna interact with the mechanoids. Which leaves us in a shitty position. Oh, but there's a trade caravan here. Combat supplier. Let me go trade with them real quick. While they're still alive in here. Various guns, various ammo. Yeah, mostly stuff I don't need. Quickening power armor gloves. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I also have the Zentico AK-105. That's not a bad thing to keep. Gauss rifle. Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I can make that ammo. I think we sell this plasma saw. I don't really have any melee characters. 10 beer. Is that really all it made after all that time? It seems so little. Oh, I have 200 rounds of the 6 mil. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so where is the... There's the Gauss rifle. Take a little bit more ammo. Oh. Oh, okay, they got that. That's kind of good. One of these has Molotovs. Charge pistol, Lance revolver, bio-coated optimized E17 charge shotgun, GM5 marksman rifle. Let's see how the combat supplier does. I think we want to get into our combat positions just in case. Hey, don't open up my door. Shit. Not the claw. I need that for carpeting. Holy shit. Oh, shit. Well, that was bloody. Yeah, that was pretty bloody. A lot of boulders. I mean, we'll take some of the more valuable stuff. Guns, howitzers. Take the kid body, I guess. Yeah, various. Most of this is pretty good, I guess. Gotta bury all these people, or cremate all these people, I'm sorry. Well, I could strip like this guy, he's part of my enemy. I don't think we want to strip any of the non-enemies. It just pisses people off. That seems okay. Yeah, this is okay. Yeah, okay, great. Anywho, oh, look at all this smoke. Smoke, man, it's a killer. Yeah, we have far too much wart now. But do I really want to go through all the components and steel just to make a second fermenting tank? Not really. I mean, this wart's definitely all going bad. Oh, we should put in... What am I talking about? Why is this in here? Why is the Magicite? Why is... Oh, I think it just ended up there from the butchery. Yeah, but... Wart should be in there. Stop what you're doing, Wart. I mean, Irwin. It's not your name. There we go. Well, now we don't have to worry as much. It'll just sit there forever. I could actually set this to, like, do until 1. So then whenever someone takes a meal out of the fridge, it just cooks up another one. And then there's never, like, a clog. I'm sure that won't bite me in the ass later, but, you know, live and learn. Anyways, I think that'll do us for now. When we come back, we should be in an even better position, so that's exciting. It's very exciting. Alright, my name is Mangg. This has been Rimworld. See you fine folks in the next part.